Happy Friday! Rexel the Gamer Dad here with some free Enterprise action coming your way. And it's going to be the Kokkol Express today, so let's turn this down just a hair on the music side. That's better. But yeah, been another slow week streaming-wise for me, but it's not that I haven't been working on streaming, so I had this vision last week that, I guess last weekend. If you noticed during my stream, and there are a lot of other people's streams that do free Enterprise, what have you, they will post the flag set of what they're currently running so that the runners will know, hey, this is the flag set they're running, this is what you expect, that sort of thing. Some put a link to the same exact seed, which I don't do anymore because that makes no sense. If you're watching my stream, you're gonna know what the seed does, but you might want to play the same flag set, but you don't play the same exact one. You already know what's you already know where everything is. But the thought process was there are people that tune into my stream, a lot of the other streams in the community, tune into the free enterprise community races that happen a couple times a week, and they understand the concept of the randomizer itself. They understand the concept of the flags and what some of them do, but we rarely run a seed that doesn't have less than about 12 flags going on. And it can be a little overwhelming for new viewers. It can be overwhelming for those people who've been away from the game and come back. And sometimes you just don't quite understand what's going on. Why it's different from run to run. So my thought process was to develop a Twitch extension to where on the right side of the screen, which it would probably be over by where the key items are, there'll be a little toggle. You'll see this a lot of some other streams. You can click on the little button, and a pop-out would come out that would show you the flag set we're running and explain all the flags to you that you could check at your leisure. That way, if you did have a question, what's going on, or before the stream, before the race even fires up, and that sort of thing, you could click on and be like, okay, here are the flag sets. Here's a brief overview of what they all do. Maybe you forget in the middle of the run. Were vanilla myads turned on? Is this this situation where, the turn-in of Legend Sword is going to award a Super Smith reward? What's going on? Maybe they'll see you forget some of that stuff because it usually take an hour to 2 hours to run. You can click that button anytime you want to see what the flags are doing, what'll happen, and that sort of thing. So that was my idea. So I started developing. I have no coding experience whatsoever, none. But with the help of various AI tools, which I know is not the best way to do it, I actually set it up to where locally I was able to set up an HTML, because basically that's what an extension really is. It's just a web page that pops out. But so they said start with HTML. I set up a JavaScript to parse all the data, what have you, and then I had a back-end CSS file which basically stylizes all that sort of thing. And I haven't quite ruled out using it for my streams, just as a go over the beginning of the stream, here's what all the flags do, since I do that anyway. But yeah, I was really proud of it. I got to work every single flag set you want to throw in there. It would spit out everything you wanted to see, and it was fantastic. So I'm like, okay, cool, I've got it ready to go. It's got everything it does all the logic I wanted to do. Good to go. Took me a couple days to do that. So I was like, okay, so now I need to convert it to Twitch extension. Struggled for like the last 3 or 4 days doing that. And finally, I finally said, you know what, I need to take a break from this. I'm out of my depth tremendously. One or two people from the free enterprise community, they obviously were aware this was going on, have offered to help, get from point A to point B and see if they can help, because not really even having experience with Twitch extensions, and see if we can get there. So it's not completely off the table now. It's just it's gonna be slower to get there. Now, obviously, this community's been around for years now, and it's going to continue to stay around for years with any luck. So it's not like there won't be a need for this extension there. It won't be as quickly resolved as I wanted it to be. I'm one of those people that had this idea. I'm ready to go ahead and knock it out as best I can, and it's just going to take a little time. So, with that being said, let's talk about these flags. So, Kokkol Express. We know this one. This is our win condition system of objectives where we're doing the Murray-sama altar. We're doing the... I think this is actually Ribbon Room, come to think of it, is the required one. No, it's Murray-sama altar, that's right. The Forge and the Pinktail. We have the Ribbon Room as our 4th objective, and the Sealed Cape's our 5th. Those are our 2 random ones for the run. Reminder that it is a forced magma, meaning we don't have to go hook route. Relaxed, no earned characters, but there are the 4 locations for the free ones. You know, your Waterway, Damsian, Basidian Ordeals. Fusoi is nowhere in this. You can do duplicates if you want. Wildish treasures with max tier 7, so we'll do quite a bit of looting. No XP from random encounters, so we won't do sirens. Cabins are the only thing in the shops that are free. No warp glitch. No adamant armors. Spoon equipable by Edward. There's a super smith I was just talking about. Super smith playable. So we turn in the legend sword. We'll get a super smith weapon that was in Final Fantasy IV Advance, and it's playable by someone in the seed in the vanilla monster Hunter boxes. So that's where we are. Our starting character you cannot see very well up there, but that is Edge Geraldine, or Edward Geraldine's his real name. And he's going to be our starting character. So as we start here in 3, 2, 1, we're going to see who his partner is. Let's go ahead and switch our music over while we're waiting for a second. And go from there. Edward and Edward. And we have a spoon right off the bat. That is tremendous. You see Edward, you're like, oh crap, not Edward. And then you see the spoon, you're like, oh great, Edward. So that is that's a bonus. So with as we do with every Kokkol seed, basically anytime we have free characters, we're gonna go to Mysidia first, because there's 2 at Mysidia. And then from there we'll go over to Eblan Castle, pick up the 19 chests there that are not trapped. Then I make our way up to Waterway, and we learn how to lay the plane. From there we'll head over to Damsian, and then start our checks. We've got a Cid. He is not permajoined, so we can take over whoever this is. We're going to take him. And Old Man. So we get the Octogenarians. The Odd Couple. Cid and Tello. On our way to Omni City, we'll pick up our cabins. And something to note, when it is a free shop flag set like that, it automatically defaults to, usually it's 1, multiples of 1 or multiples of 10 in the shop. It defaults to 1 and 99 when it's a free shop. So we don't plan on taking any bosses or any trap chests here, so I'm not going to worry about setting up the party yet. It's just a waste of time. Glass helmet will be nice. Some arrows. Let's go mid now. Fire Claw. Be helpful for Edge for the time being. Until we find some Hanzo steel for him. Light Sword. We do not have the guy, so that's a dart right now. Short black life. So that's a short stick for Edge, a black shirt for Tella, and a life staff for Tella more than likely. Over to the right, here's where we have 2 more monster in boxes. We'll be on our way. Diamond armor. Zeus Gauntlets and Ninja Hat, that's large. Strength ring as well. Boomerang, fantastic, so Edge is now back road. And another glass helmet, so we're in good shape. I mean, could be better, could definitely be worse. So now we'll go up to Waterway, we'll pick up our next free character. We have a Tellus, we could conceivably loot this place if we wanted to, because we have an exit back out. And I think we will. We'll pick up Miss Farrell here. Yeah, let's loot for a second. There is a hammer for Sid. White arrows, poison arrows, okay. So yeah, Sid starts with exit, so if you've got him, you can loot a lot more places at the beginning than you could otherwise. Hop back out. Drop off the airship and go in, find out who's here, and pick up the hovercraft. And then we will start looting, and then we'll start marking some of our checks, so we'll go to Landline Cave from here. 3,000 gold pieces, absolutely unnecessary.
I'm a man! I'm Cecil.
Who do we say bye to? I think I say bye to Sid for now. The see bye flag is not on, meaning we can always go back to the Tower of Wishes. Miss City and pick up Sid if we really wanted to. The key with that there is I have 2 characters now that benefit from ordeals. Alright, so who do we want where? Let's put Edward in the middle of the back. Because he's going to be quite fast. Since we give him the spoon. Glass hat because we want you to stay alive. And that's about as far as you go. Edge has got the boomerang. You already had the boomerang, okay. It's not as cool as I thought it was. Ninja hat for now. And Zeus Gauntlet. Rose is going to take a bow for now. I'm glad I kept glad I kept Sid's equipment, because I would have had a bow otherwise, and we're going to run into a problem here shortly. Yeah, black shirt. Alright, that's it. Let's go ahead and save. And make our way in. Alright. So I'm going to do a little more looting here. Not a lot. I could still use a couple of equipment upgrades. Mist. Did not mean to have that set up. That's one. That's okay, because Edward, quick work. Hey, we got the crystal. Go boat. No, sorry. Not this case. Alright, so from here... let's go to football. I'm going to get Edward some levels. I'm going to have him in the front with that spoon, so... he needs to be able to live. I've got a glass hat on him. There we go. Then we'll get the free heal inside here. I get the glass hat on Edward, so as far as the physical damage go, he should be fine. It's going to be the magic damage that we'll have to worry about. Is that Leviathan helping out King of Fabul? No, that's Kokkol. Is it? Kokkol's got the blue robe. Leviathan's got a purple robe. Baigan. That's going to put up a wall. Probably should have used flame on edge, but I'll have a chance to now. There we go. Edward gaining some levels. Luca Key. Silver Knife. Alright, next stop is Ordeals. That'll be our last character check of the seed. It'll also be a way to get Cecil and Tella both online. You don't want to get too many bosses and levels out of the way before you convert Cecil to Paladin. Yes, there's a slingshot in there, but if he's going to be one of your main characters, it's nice to have him online early. That is another white mage. That is someone I would probably take over Rosa. I prefer Porm over Rosa. I prefer the twins pretty much anytime I can get them. You don't have them very long in the vanilla game, spoiler alert. But in the randomizer, because they get to level all the way up, they are a fantastic set of characters. I think that's all I can put on yet. Yep. Alright, who we got at Ordeals 1? Canazo. Well, that didn't do much. Go ahead and get that fast. Nah. That's lame. shell. I'm surprised Edward can't wear a strength ring. Yeah, that's weird. Sparkle? Plague? If we need to, we'll drop Porum. May have done that a little too long. Yep, way long, a little too long for that. Should have just had Cecil do it, because Cecil's not going to do damage anyway. Alright, so I do Kanazu again. Which is unfortunate. Do it smartly this time. We'll save Lit Bolt for later when we're into Odin. Alright, that saves us the wave. Which will pick us up in that, 15-20 seconds, but hopefully Edward should take him out one shot here, so we don't have to hear the hiding in the shell mechanic again. Okay, so now Plague is not fun at this spot, especially since he's inherently this is a very fast spot. That Kamikaze is going to come in handy. I need to have Cecil use that. And the misclick. That's going to cost me to fight again. Unbelievable. That is unfortunate, really. Ah, come on. That's unfortunate. Alright. I'm be smart and at least go back and save now. No, there's no point in it. There really isn't. If I don't get this again, I'm just leaving ordeals. So I'm not going to go back and save. I don't get the benefit. I am going to change the battle speed down to about 3. So hopefully with any luck, I need to check to see, do I have a... I don't have backup wine or anything like that. Okay. Nice to know I was that close to doing it both times. Into the mirror room. Baron Key, which is good. We're about to go to Baron. We have Antlion at Baron 1, so not difficult at all. Water Hag, please be Water Hag. Yeah. Alright, so we know the other blue robe, whenever we do see it's going to be the Gauntlet. Arg. Alright, so at this point in time, I think I'm going to swap Edward and Edge. All systems became paladins, and Tella's going to go Meteor. Alright, so from here we'll run back down the mountain. We'll head over to Baron. We have several chicks there now. And again, with this party, should not be an issue. We'll probably end up anchoring Tella when we go underground. No curse ring yet, but he's slow by nature. I didn't give him anything to speed him up, so. Oh, equip this guy. Try to glyph in the glass hat, but let's do that. Plus gold we can't spend. Another strength ring, that's good. Is this leg or elements? It is leg. Thanks for playing. Who we got behind leg? Another sparkle. Blarg. Obviously, this is me forgetting that the Wyvern flag is off. Or sorry, the Wyvern flag is on. One half of the forge. It's our first. It's our second item, I should say, towards. Yeah, Witchburn is on. Not Wyvern. Not Wyvern. That's why it was that. Wyvern would have just negated the nuke. And gone straight to his wall phase. So we're going to Baron Key. Check out these chests down here real quick. Some charm arrows. That's good. Tell us should have Berserk now. On top of that, the power rod that Porum is wielding can Berserk. Nice defense sword. Inflicts Berserk. We have a lot of shit in our inventory, which means we fight the inventory boss here very soon. So Antline first. We got plenty to dart at him. Given the number of glass hats we have, even triggering the counter with the Edge and with Cecil and Edward is not going to be a bad thing. So, I didn't even dart with him. You noob. Oof. The amount of damage Edward's doing, I'm not gonna bother darting. I'll save those for later. Alright, Porum's got Berserk as well. We'll take a second. We're gonna go in here. We're gonna help the party. Get Berserk up top because guess what? We're going to Zerk Edge and Edward. That is Val. This is a dart. Very high defense spot when she's in Tornado. We've got no cane, so... Alright, let's do it that way. This should either give us another way to get the magma key or the magma key. Although it could be a Troya Castle, we haven't gone there yet. Again, Kano Free is not on. Reminder, this is K-main only, and typically Kokkol runs our 1717 to finish. Sand Ruby cannot pick up a character there, so good. Troy Castle. This should be the magma key. No, not necessarily. It could be something like the Twin Harp. A little vanilla Twin Harp action. Could be Earth Crystal, which will send us right up here. That's about the only things that really could be. Earth Crystal. Alright, so we're heading up to Zot. Which is good. We're already here. In theory, we could have come here first, because it's going to spit us back up out of Barrens. It's going to save us a couple seconds there, which would have been very beneficial the way I went up against Plague, but I completely forgot that Cecil was injured. Yeah, so we should polish him off. Protect Ring, that'll be good on Porum. Monster box is really the only way we can get experience out of bosses, because there are no random encounter experience points in this flag set. Also in the Wildish Treasure flag, that flame dog there is a relatively awesome spot for a item. Didn't really pan out this time, but it's one of your better spots to check in the overworld. We're going to do this real quick. Shouldn't have done that. Why should we not have done that? Well, you see... I needed that to back row. Cecil. I'm sure we'll find a bow, though. Another sparkle. We have D lunars left and nope rope. Pale dim. Should be a piece of cake with this crew. This becomes a struggle when you've got a party heavily magic oriented. You get to edge some weapons. You gotta be getting close. So yeah, we've got nope rope and D-lunars. Alright, so bottom hook route is going to be either officer and soldiers or the Baron guards. Which we don't need to go the hook route necessarily. Actually, there's really no reason to. I've never seen that happen before. Alright, so she doesn't have blink. I want to keep him alive, so she's going to cast Berserk. He's going to cast Blink, and we're going to live happily ever after. That's not going to happen. Cecil should cover him. Yeah, so we're fine now. We're fine anyway. Alright, so Zot's done. This is either Magma Key or Twin Harp. Yeah. And there's Blink. Okay, so she's got Blink now too. Yeah, it has to be because it's Force Magma. I was going to say it could be Hook, but it can't be Hook. It's Force Magma Flag. So yeah, this is either Magma Key or Twin Harp. And if it's the Twin Harp, then we know the Magma Key is at Cave Magnus. I guessing this is the mapping key though. Yep. All right. My controller just stopped working. I'm gonna pause that real quick. Alright, I don't know what's gone on here. Alright. We are going to do something you're not allowed. I have to figure. I would ask what happens if this happens, but I'm gonna save state. We're gonna reload the ROM. So I'm going to. Can I reset the game? I can reset the game. Alright, so I'm not reloading the ROM. I'm gonna go load game position. Alright, if I reset it, can I move here? I can't. It's my control. It's not working. Well, good thing I have a backup. Let's unplug this. Let's plug in. Now I may have to restart the ROM. Oh, I got all sorts of choppiness going now. Let me get this fixed. Alright, we are good now, so I'm going to take off our hold music. Put the game music back on. I loaded my state back. I ended up having to close down the emulator and everything altogether. It seems to be working now, so I'm going to start the clock back up now. And then I'm going to keep going. So that was fun. Alright, so where were we? Magma Key. So Magma Key will take us down underground. We have a couple checks down there. We don't have the pan yet. So probably save that one for our last check. We definitely have a fight worth for the Dwarf Castle. So probably we'll do that first. Unless for whatever reason we see a blue robe. If we see a blue robe, we have to fade that for a while. With it being K main only though, and it's usually 17 out of 17, there really isn't room to fade anywhere. But fading somewhere may be the difference between winning and losing. So let's take our save. Do I want to do this though? I'm gonna walk back out real quick and save. Switch our anchor up a little bit. That is Dr. Dialogue at first. Grr. That's why they call him Dr. Dialogue. He just talks the entire time. There we go. I was concerned that we were going to see the second phase of that fight. Ah, nice. Got to see the second phase of this fight, though. That's good. Fight 2. Either Baron Guards or Hyper Fight. Baron Guards. Youch. So Eddie doesn't get the experience. Alright, so this also means we do Sealed Cave at some point in time. Because there is no warp glitch. I would love right now, but... Tower key. Pink tail with no hook. Okay. Thanks, buddy. Fame Arch bosses yield no items. No key items. So we're going to go down here and just... pick the item up and leave. Is there something to be gained for the intel of who's there? Probably. Am I going to waste the extra minute and a half to check it out? No, I'm not. I'm going to loot these boxes though. It's another bow though. And why is that important? Well, because now I can back row Cecil. And that's my start. Alright, let's go... Do Silk Cave next? I think so. Alright, we're going to cabin up. I didn't grab what was in the Famar chest. Oh, for crying out loud. Well, there goes the time I saved by not checking the bosses. I was like, I didn't check the chest. I literally walked down there. I checked these. I went here, and I exited out before going back and checking the chest. Hook. Alright. I was like, I didn't check the chest. Alright, we are doing the Sealed Cave next. The reason being is, hopefully that will yield the pan. But we do have to waste time do another cabin again, so... The thought of me being in the top 5 of this seed right now was that pretty much out the window unless I can make up time somewhere else. Oh, we have to do Sealed Cave anyway. It's one of our objectives. Which reminds me, I need to back row Cecil before we get to this fight. I'll probably do it at the save point, to be honest. Alright, so we got that done. I mean, a Sammy bow's not terrible. But I really don't have anybody to put it on, for being honest. Survey says... Adamant rock. Okay, so we can turn that in when we're done. That'll be our second objective, because it's our first one. Paintail's our third one. We just need the darkness crystal, and we have the... We have go mode. It's not going to be fun, if we're being honest. I guess I didn't realize that Tella doesn't have Quake. And for the record, I still haven't gotten anything of note from on Edge. It's taking up inventory space and didn't do any worse than the normal attack does, so... Alright, enough of that music. For crying out loud. I don't think Edge is... I mean, he could be back road. He only has a boomerang on a short sword. It's not like I've got anything of note for him, so... I mean, it doesn't look like he's doing jack for damage, because he's not. Alright, we'll go back to the regular scheduled program in just a second. I'll go ahead and put the annoying music back on. I do that every time. I gotta leave this room first. I mean, that's alright. I don't have to do menu that anyway, so... Alright. We'll go ahead and trigger Sheila 1. This is so dumb. Yeah, I'm gonna trigger Sheila 1. I'm gonna go. Well, the pink tail won't give me anything. This is dumb. I'm gonna have to do Sheila's Tower. Unless Sheila 1 gives me the tower key. So I think what my plan's going to be is go up top, turn in Sheila 1, park the let's pick up the hovercraft. It's right here. Turn the pink tail. No, again, doesn't do any good. Park it. Park it for Rat Tail. Because Rat Tail can give me something. I mean, I gotta turn the pink tail for the objective anyway. And I didn't turn in the sword. Aaron, what are you doing? Alright, this is Darkness Crystal 1 Go mode. It's not the package. Okay. So we still have to do Keyless Tower. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go trade in the pink tail. No, doesn't do so good. We gotta come back up to the world anyway for to raise the whale. So I'm going to go ahead and go down to the underground, turn in the Legend Sword, and then do Keyless Tower. Yeah, from a running perspective, turning the pink tail right now is dumb. Especially if we find out later on we get the rat tail and it's going to turn us into the darkness crystal. A weapon for Edge would not be upsetting at this point in time. That's not any better than the spoon, is it? Pretty sure Requiem is a anchoring item, if I'm not mistaken. This is dumb. All for a dart. Alright, we're not doing these. My idea of doing them was to try to pick up an item for Edge, but I'm not going to go through all that just to do that. I've got Edward, I've got Cecil. Edge isn't completely useless. I probably need to change him and Cecil though, since I know Cecil's back road. I don't think Edge is. That if Cecil's going to be covering Edward basically. Famous last words of a free enterprise runner. It's always keyless tower until it isn't. $9,000 HP apiece. It might have been quicker to let him do the... Yep, it's moving too. There we go. Tower key. Rat's tail. Good thing we parked the hovercraft there to turn them in. We would like the darkness crystal, we would not like the tower key. We definitely would not like the harp. This is looking like another hour 20. Which I can't seem to break that again. I did it hour 3 the one run, and I think that was just due to the way the key items fell. Because I think I only had like 12 key items that run. God, I suck at Finance Island over here, by the way. If you guys haven't noticed in these 70 runs I've done. Okay with that. Now that just means that whoever didn't fade Keyless Tower and did that, I mean, hindsight's 2020. But I'm pretty sure whoever went Keyless Tower first, before they did the Sheila checks, is saving about 7 minutes. And you're talking about having to dip here twice. Talking about having to dip Sheila twice. It's about 7 minutes. We're pretty darn close. I've got to hope that this is... Because the Sylph here won't give me anything. I have to go back to choose Sheila 2 for it to be anything. I've got to hope Sheila 2 is the Darkness Crystal. I mean, because it can still be the Harp. Pair of Avengers, okay. That's one to throw. Yeah, if that... I mean, this could still go Harp into Tower Key, or Tower Key into Harp before I get the Darkness Crystal. That is a real possibility, ladies and gents. So, I didn't waste any time. No matter which way you did, you had to go back and do these twice anyway. The only thing you would have saved, you might have been able to save the... Yeah, this is just dumb. Probably better off just using a Cure 4 real quick. I mean, honestly, the only reason I'm doing this is because there's Ogopogo still out there. It's the only reason I did that. Because running into a Nope Rope right here at Tower, at Cannon Room, with as low health as I was because I just did the Sylph check again, could have potentially wiped the party. And there's a Sparkle. Good play. Yeah, that would have probably wiped the party. Spare me and give me the Darkness Crystal. Don't make me go do Magnus. I mean, if we go do Magnus, that doesn't take 130 out of the realm. Which I know won't be anywhere close to the top in this one. I mean, it could still be 130 either way because to take me another minute and have to raise the whale, assuming this darkness crystal. I won't be on the moon until 1:12. I gotta do Murasame and Ribbon. Oh, you suck. So dumb. Yeah, we're looking at 1:30. The only saving grace is I'm pretty sure, thinking back on it, everybody had the last Eye of the Darkness crystal. I think everybody's going 17 out of 17. I don't. Going back to that, I don't think there's a way you can fade anything at this point in time. You can change the order, but because we had to do Sealed Cave, I think everybody had to do 17 out of 17. I think if Sealed Cave was not objective, you could get away with not going to Sealed Cave. Because that was the package. But because we had to do Sealed Cave, I mean, I guess in theory you could have faded Antlion Cave because they gave you the crystal. But I don't see anyone fading Antlion during a Force Magma. So, what's Eddie playing this time around? Mega Man. The Snake Man? From 2? Snake Man was 3. Yeah. I could put the Avenger on Cecil. I'm gonna guess this is the Darkness Crystal. Lame. opposite corner of the map. Little cabin once we land. In front of LST. That's the Mega Man 3. Let's enjoy some DuckTales. Because that's the real Moo theme, let's be honest. Alright, so playing here, saving for LST. There's no script in the throne room. Go to Murasame, go from there, walk down to the save for the ribbon room, cabin there, and take out the ribbon room, call it a day. Yeah, this run, I'm probably going to do the newbies seed right after this one. So I'll have another one. I'm gonna take a few minute break in between, but the routing on this is kind of awful. From what going back and wrecking my brain, the routing I took and what I could have taken, you pretty much had to 17 to 17. Well, you didn't have to say you last itemed darkness in this one. You could have faded Antlion Cave, because that gave us the crystal. And you could have faded. In theory, Sealed Cave you could have faded because it only gave you the package, but it's a required objective. So my only slip-ups here is I dropped to Plague twice and Ordeals 2. And I think that's about the only place I could have picked up some time. I may take the Venger off of Cecil. Ah, the gauntlet early? This could be a problem. This could be a real problem. I mean, the good news is I'm not zerking Cecil, which means he can cover from the back row, and he's got a glass hat on. There's image on edge, that will help. Go ahead, take his magic. Alright, we're pretty much set for the rest of the gauntlet. I kind of need Edward to die, but for now he can just do his thing. Cecil can protect everybody else. So you can make sure Cecil doesn't die. Alright. Now, the only thing that's going to suck for this particular set of fights is as we gain all these levels, people are going to stand back up. Alright, so I need you to bring... this is going to suck too, for those keeping track. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to hear you. Oh, come on. Oh, don't die on me. Don't die on me. Don't do it. Okay. Alright, so I need to cure her enough where she doesn't stand up, though. Shit! Oh, didn't go off. Yeah, screw it. Where is it? I was gonna wait on this, and it's probably way too late to have done this. This is terrible for those two care. That was only fight 3, was it? Good God. He's dead. Thought I had an elixir. Did I already use it? Normally I wouldn't do this, but since I'm not going to Z, I'm going to go down to Ribbon Fight anyway, first. It's a shit ton of levels. That may make this fight a lot easier. That sucks. That was all, what, 7 minutes-ish, give or take? That's good to hear. I've had a couple of struggle bus moments, but that was should have used that. Well, I know I can use it this time, but I should use the Hourglass one earlier in the first Red Giants fight. That second fight, Stone's the way to go there, but it's just they are so. I might have to slow down the battle speed probably on that. You've got Avenger still on? You do. Alright, you need to put Defense Sword back on. Move this one up there. How do I want to play this? The question. Well, first off, don't die. That's the first question. We're going to do this number. We'll do that number. Cool. Do I have a heal? I don't have a heal, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this one back to life. I'm going to use... We're just going to keep fighting, first off. You have heal, that's not really heal. Just stop. Attack. I need... Alright, now I can do this. Now I can do that. Alright, now I got through the hard part. This is the easy part now. This is the easy part. Oh, I absolutely hated this fight so much with a passion. I've done so much studying on this fight. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, so we have another Avenger to throw. Speaking of which, we have Zeus Gauntlets now. You still can't wear a strength ring. Alright, well, cabin up here. Alright, so now we got all the experience. I'm hoping at this point in time that we can stay alive long enough now to take that Masa fight down. Now, actually, I don't know why just reset. Why just go here and do this. That's what I really wanted to do. It's actually quicker to exit out, and I'm going to save here again. So I don't have to walk it again if I don't have to. It's actually quicker to exit out and then go back in this way, especially without an initial cutscene here. Or, say cutscene, script. Alright. So trick now is not to waste the darts till fight 3 when we have the 2 mech giants. Actually, we don't even do that either. We're going to use the hourglass mech on the mech giants on 3. On 4, we'll use the dart on the mech giant on 4. I don't know what 5 looks like yet. So, 1 and 2, we just do our thing. One thing I can't do is I can't necessarily berserk. Alright, not going to berserk. I'm going to blink. I need to blink my people. I can't berserk Cecil, and I can't put the Avenger on him. He's got a defense sword, it's not terrible. Alright. You're actually going to go back to a Holy Sword once your turn. Unless I threw it already. I threw it already. Never mind, you're just going to do your thing. Blink on yourself first. Oh, you lived. Blink on yourself second. Actually, I don't need to blink on you really because I've got Cecil we can still. I really just need to blink Cecil, but this one I was worried about right here. So here's where it starts to become an issue. I get the Warlock down. And that's why. Damn it! I don't want to do this. Blink you. You all need to keep attacking at least till we get the Warlock down. Alright, bring you guys back to life. We'll do it this way. Oh, come on. I might kill him. I sure am glad I'm doing the newbie flag set after this. I usually love this flag set. I usually absolutely love this flag set, but today, not a fan. Not a fan. Alright. We have our plan. Let's see if we can stick to our plan. Now, what I could not do, and I needed to do, and I shouldn't have done, I blinked with Tella when I should have used Stone. So it takes 15. We're not going to use this fight. Here, just top off edge. We'll use the next fight. Alright. Alright, that's 2. That sucks. Didn't realize that happened. Alright, now we just take these guys down. In the meantime, you're gonna heal everybody up. Alright, so this should get us through the first round or two of the 4th fight. Without any terrible problems, but I don't want to piss off the RNG god here. Montella. Yeah, we're dead again. It's a good use of life pot. There's a Gear 4. Still have elixir in my back pocket. Fuck! Well, this is a mess, but it'll get done. should have darted a defense sword. I'm not going to need it. Come on! To the number. Now it gives me a coffin. You know what? That's deserving a middle finger, really. Thank you, thank you. 146.28. Alright. I'm gonna find out how many chests I did, what have you. Then I'm gonna take about a 15-minute break. I'm actually gonna cut the stream, so I don't have to cut the video later. I'm gonna come back and run the newbie. See for the week. Yeah, this was terrible. This was not good. I dropped 2 at Plague at Ordeals 2. And then the routing was weird. Because I faded Keyless Tower till I had to take it. Which means I bounced back and forth between... Thanks, Seth. Bounced back and forth between Sheila and the Sylph Cave and what have you. But going back and thinking about it, I might have saved some time by doing Keyless Tower before I went to do Sheila. I actually, thinking about that being a possibility, I literally cabined and saved outside of the tower for that reason. I would have wiped too. So apparently that picked me up some time, but yeah, wiping it, yeah. Yeah, I saved, so you know what, I haven't seen Nope Rope, and I only had a couple checks left. So I'm like, if he's sitting there, then I'm in trouble. So... yeah, he'd have wiped my party. Easy. But yeah. There was 2 nasty fights on the moon. Two absolutely nasty fights on the moon. I didn't have anything to dart left because I darted like 4 things at Val at Baron 2. Because that's the only way I could put damage on her. I didn't even see how many chests I had. I wasn't paying attention. It's fine. Too busy yapping. But... yeah. But... alright, I am going to, like I said, cut stream here. Give me about 15 minutes or so. I need to go move laundry around and what have you. Stretch the legs. Kind of take a moment and relax. And then I'm going to come back with the newbie flag set for the week. The Teletrainees flag set. So hopefully you guys will join back. If not, definitely join tonight. The Freight Enterprise Restream Run live race is the Mom Spaghetti Club at 8 Eastern, 7 Central. I will be commentating on that with Vitasia tonight, so do tune into that. Either way, but if I don't see you until then, hopefully I'll see you then. So in the meantime, thanks for hanging out with us, Run, and hopefully I'll see you here in a few. Thanks.